Hello, and welcome to Aska. So, we've managed to survive an invasion, but I want to try and improve things a bit more, because we did lose somebody in the process. So I want to try and get these folks to basically survive invasions, because as far as I'm aware, each one gets harder, so you get like more other followers turning up. So they are tougher to take on than just say like a white or a drow or a a skeleton, for instance. So what I'm trying to do is build a kind of like a funnel, if you will. I want to funnel them into a tunnel. Because the problem before is they were coming in and hitting us at the side, and then we were kind of like getting goaded at to go outside of the area, and it ended up where there was just a few of us who were then involved in a battle, and yeah, it ultimately ended up down with just me and them. And then I basically left it just to stay alive, basically. So yeah, that's how it went pear-shaped. I deserted the battlefield, which isn't good. Right, we get that built. So the idea is, I think we could probably get a tower up here, for example, on the corner. And we could have a kind of like a tunnel along here. So that if you want to get into this area, you're going to have to go through a tunnel and potentially go through past towers. But at least even if we chase them out, they won't go too far. That's the theory anyway. Well, because that was the problem. We were basically chasing after things like the skeletons and the whites. So the majority of the forces stayed outside. Stayed back at base, and it just all went pear-shaped at that point, because it was getting fewer and fewer people. And then the invasion was still going on at the time, of course. But so yeah, so it could have been done better. I mean, we could certainly do with better gear and better, better weapons, better armor, and so on. But for now, I'm just going to try and get the tunnel bit done. And the walls, but I also want a warehouse, because I want to separate out like food from basic resources, so then I can better control it. I don't want really people eating raw food. I want them to eat the cooked food, because otherwise then the cook's got nothing to cook with, basically. There you go, there's something for you to do. Right, so I need them to widen this wall as well. So we'll wall it out in that direction. Make it wider. I'm going to make a side wall as well. Let's get this bit up and running first. You're going to tell me you've got no tools or something? Oh, fudgesicles, more wood lost. I went through a process of making a lot of wood. Right, so you've got no home. Oh, fudgesicles, sorry mate. Neither wonder you're complaining, it's winter. Hold on, I think I've got one room for you. I do apologise, I completely forgot. No excuse, but yeah, sorry. Oh, speaking of which, you're a night person, aren't you? You're a night person. Right, it is cool. I am cool. So there's a bit of a wall over there I want to chip away at, and then I think I'll get them to make a warehouse over here. The warehouse that's over there, I'll just dedicate to food, specifically raw food. So there's only certain people who'll be able to go there. I mean, I could put in, there's various things I can put in there, but the idea is most people can't go in there. And then what we'll get is a bit of a better control over the food supply. Because the trouble, it's a bit of a shame, because I don't know why, but you have to learn how to make certain recipes. And it's kind of weird to me, but the you can basically yourself, you can put together a meal made of 4 parts meat and then some water, and you'll still end up with a meat soup. But the actual cooks that you get, the recipe that they know is 1 part meat to 3 parts like vegetables. And it can be any vegetable, it doesn't matter. What's your problem, mate? Are you starving? Okay. Right, well, I might be able to help out. I mean, if the cook's not doing diddly squat because I haven't got any vegetables, then I might be able to make it myself. Right, are you cooking anything? Right. You need some mussels. Okay. I honestly, I don't know why they can't just do what I do, which is just... Oh, you're cooking something now. What are you cooking? Oh, now you're doing it. I take it back. I've actually decided to do it this time. Good grief. Yeah, before it just didn't seem as though they were doing anything. And yet you've got all of this meat going to waste. I'll make the life a bit easier. I'm going to just stock this place up. Right, I'll put that in there. We'll get that cooking. Right, hopefully that'll help, folks. Right, in the meantime, back here. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? Oh, right, that's it, because they're out of storage. Is that... Oh, there's nobody in the core making. Oh, it needed fixing. You've got completely Oh, fudgesicles, it never got... it literally fell apart, nobody got around to fixing it. What's your problem? You're cold, you need to warm up. You need more iron ore. Oh, good grief. Everything's falling to bits. Why is that? That shouldn't be happening. And why is it so bright? I mean, I know it's snowing, but... It's like, jeez Louise, I cannot see anything. It is so bright. It's like... I think it's a bit like an advert for washing up. To get, you know, brighter whites. It is seriously bright. I don't know if it could get any brighter. Right, it's just a little teensy weensy bit there. I just want to chip away at, because the trouble is once you start building buildings, you can't build around them. Oh, bullfire. Oh, that could be useful. I'm not going to complain about woolfire, because then you can get more meat, more fur. Actually, I don't think they do get fur, actually. Oh, fudgesicles, it's wrecked part of the wall. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but I might have to line that wall up a bit better. Get them through. Come here, little furry rascal. Ow, ow, ow. 2 out of 3. Right, now if I harvest them. Now, oh, the only trouble is, what are we using? I think we're using the steel knife or the iron knife. Yeah, that's better. So now we're getting pelts, you see. It was before I think I had a stone knife and it wasn't working. I wasn't getting any. Because I've been wondering, because there's a lot of like better things we could make, but we just don't have the things like pelt and leather. I'm thinking, well, why? That doesn't make sense. Right, and it's because of the knife. Right, so there's leather scraps, because that's up to now, that's all we've been getting is leather scraps. Pick that arrow. So I'm quite happy to let the hunters pick up the meat. That's a scrap over there, isn't it? Right, if I go and put the pelts in here, then they can start using them. Right, let's put them in. What's to make them? Right, that's to store them. Now, is this? Where's the place to? Ah, here. Right. So you can get cured pelts, cured hide. There we go. So that'll give them something that can start to use once that's cured. And I need to go and see the witch doctor. Because I'm not well. What do you need? You're starving, right? Okay. Are they not making like proper food again? Because if they're not, then that's just not on. I mean, they need to be. I'm just saying. Right, I think that was a bit too close. That wall cutting. So we'll run it along, say here. Right, I'm going to see the witch doctor, and I'm going to see about. Oh, that's it. I need somebody assigned here, don't I? Is there nobody assigned here? Oh, it's not finished, that's why it needs to. It still needs 2 sticks. I'm scratching my head thinking, what, when, why, how? I need food. I need water, rather. Right, are you making any? No, you're not. Right, how many people have I got working here out of curiosity? 2. Yeah, see, both work. So one works at night. Let's just double check. Yeah, he sleeps during the day. So we do have 2 people. Right. Have I got any builders that are good at crafting? Because I'm assuming there was somebody working there. They're just not working anymore. They're good at constructing. Yeah, could do Haftan. I mean, Haftan works at night though. I don't think I've got any crafters other than maybe him. And I've got no more room. I'll leave that as is for now. We'll finish this bit off, then we'll get a... I think there's enough room now. I mean, this area should get flattened anyways. Because they do terraforming when they build buildings anyway, but just for my own peace of mind. Come for that, I will. That seems straight to me. So I'm going to have to hire somebody else. In which case, where can I put another cottage? Because I really need another cottage. I mean, we can flatten this area out. Well, there's a well there. I mean, I think I could get another cottage down here. So let's try flattening this place out as well. Bring it out to, say, like, I would like to have done 4, but right, that'll do. Then I can get another cottage up and running for folks, and then I can start moving people and summoning more people. Right. Let's head back here and see if they've done that piece of work. Well, they've cleared that up, so that's good. Right, so the warehouse is going to go here. So that's good. It shows me the total building size once it's built. So if I line that up with that. So there's a bit of wiggle room on that side, so in that. Now that's going to need that wall's going to need a bit of fixing. But let's go this way first. Change that. Right, get them to do that bit there. That's still not done. Actually, what I could do, let's run it out to say here maybe. It's not quite right. That's a bit better. Right, so they've done that part. That's going to have to come out. Take that out. Because I'm going to run a trench around the outside again. Right, so there's... Yeah, I probably wanted the same depth as that one, but... Let's start off in here, and I'll run a trench out from here. I mean, ultimately I'll put a wall back in, so it's not that bad actually if I do it that. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So we'll start off at a lower depth, but once I've got it finished, so basically I'm just going to cut a chunk out, and then I'll fill it back in again over there. Yeah, once I've cut the way through, and they can get a trench running all the way around the side. Actually, that's not even straight either, is it? I mean, it is very flexible and it's very useful having this terraforming, but I think I would like to have been able to like snap to a grid. There's some games I play where like you don't realise there is a grid, and it's like, oh, right, and there's a weird way to find the grid. I mean, if you've played Medieval Dynasty, you probably know what I mean. Because the farms are the only part that actually snap to a grid. You can only build farms in a particular way. It's certainly not, whereas the buildings you can rotate them and place them at whatever angle you like. But then you start building the farms and all of a sudden it's like, oh, fudgesicles, I can't get the roads right and I can't get the buildings right because the farms are can only go in a certain location. And this is kind of similar, I think. It's one of those things where it would actually benefit if they had a grid. So that grid is useful. It's a good way to get things in a straight line, but it's an odd way to approach it. Whereas here, I'm not seeing a grid. I mean, you can align things in a certain way, but it's not ideal. I'm looking for. I need a hole, don't I? Actually, is there a metal one out here? No. Oh, it's now starting to get some metal tools. That's good. The only drawback is I've got nobody working on the coal at the minute. Right. What was I doing? Oh, that was it. I wasn't. I was trying to chop trees down, wasn't I? Right. Let's see. What am I trying to do? Yeah, I'm trying to clear the place out. Right. So I don't have. Ah, right. So there's the iron. So there's the axe head. So I can get them to remake that axe, so they don't have to go through the process of making the metal. I'll just give them that. And then I'll use that to actually make it. So that's a bit... Right, so that's made. So let us... put some extensions in. So that's got to be there. Nope. Okay, so you can't... Ah, right, so you can only have... You can only do one at a time. Yeah, I forgot it's kind of an odd building, so I can only build that on. I've got to wait for them to finish that one before I can say add a roof to that part or add another add-on there. Kind of odd. It's a feature. Right, so if we get some work over here, just to flatten the area, I would appreciate it. Now this place needs flattening out as well again. And then go back to chopping my trees down, can't I? I think I can get a bit further. That's not quite aligned. Go from there. Can I get up here maybe? Possibly? Actually, why am I going? Oh yes, I'm going in this way because I need a trench door. It's all very well having the walls, but I need a trench to stop people climbing over the walls. Choppity chop chop. I mean, the plus side is like at least I'm getting these types of wood for the carpenters to use as well. There's lots of benefits to all this, you know. Firewood. And choppy chop chop. Just one more I think we'll need to do. Oh, I've got a splinter. I mean, to be fair, like, splinters are the least of my problem. I've got like Draugr and Revenants and Whites, Wolves. Somehow I think that like a splinter isn't that bad in comparison. It's like the least of my problems. The bane of my life is rabbits. They cause me no end of hassle. As does starvation, apparently. Alright, let's go in either direction. Yeah, that'll do. Right. I need some food and I need some heat. Otherwise I'm in deep duty. Right, we'll park us. Actually, may as well go and see the witch doctor. If I do that, they can heal us while we're at it. Ah, thank you, good sir. Right, please tell me you've got some food. I could do with some food. I think I'll drop these off over here because somebody might find it. Why am I still carrying a load of fuel? Can I put some fuel in that thing? Because I think I've got a lot of it. I've got a lot of coal on me. Right. Go on top of the water supply and then we'll get back to sorting those out. 16 sticks and 12 rope. Okay. So I can't do anything for that. Oh, that was it. Have we? I was going to build a cottage as well. Have they actually cleaned this area out? A bit. I mean, I think it's going to need to be a bit more gets cut out here. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Because the trouble I find is that if you build something, once the building's in place, it's very difficult to basically do any terraforming after that. You can't like try and flatten the ground, and it's kind of odd because like with big buildings like this cottage, part of the job is usually terraforming the ground first. That's usually the first stage. But once the building's there, for some reason it just doesn't let you flatten the ground around it. It seems to have quite a wide area as well. So I like to try to remove anything first and then come back to it after. You know, add the building afterwards, basically. One minute, I've got a skeleton in the way. Right, let's clear that. Hopefully that's... might have to take that corner out as well. I want that one. Oh, it looks like the winter's coming to an end, so I might actually be able to start the... Yeah, might be able to get started with our little fishing village, surely. And I'll have to summon a lot of people, though. And I'm going to need a lot of people. I mean, I'll probably get away with just a few to begin with. So just focusing on things like the wood and the food, but they're going to be like living there permanently. I mean, if there's anything they don't have, they'll have to just keep coming back up here for it, I would imagine. But once they're self-reliant, the plan is, or the idea behind it, is that we'll be able to then have somebody go down there, which we do at the moment, who just brings back things like fish, for example, which is something we don't have. If there's anything they don't have, I can ship it down to them. So I might be able to keep them... Because that's the other thing, I don't think you can set limits on how many items you store. That would be useful. Yeah, because that would have been useful, so I could make it so that the... like the warehouse down there has always got at least one fishing rod, and it's always got at least one sword, that sort of stuff. Otherwise it just builds up and up. You end up with like a big massive surplus of things. I mean, I suppose it'll run out at some point. There's only so many things you can store anyway, but to me it just means you end up wasting resources. That's what it feels like. Right, so that's Q&E to rotate, isn't it? Oh. So if we move that out to... doesn't like that at all. We'll pick everything up just on the off chance. Right, let's try that again. I wonder if that's being so fussy. Because it's like there's plenty of... Unless it's because of that. Is it because of this? Well, that's a possibility. Haha! So that's what it was. You rascal. I wouldn't care, it'll probably grow back as well. That doesn't look as though it's aligned up with that one. Grrr! Let's try again. I'm fussy. I'm just saying. I mean, there's only so many ways you can rotate it anyway, to be fair. Oh, it's springtime. Spring is it? Oh, fudgesicles have bounced off the wall. Hold on a minute. I need to give you another job. Bounced off a wall. That's not helping me. Right, there you go. There's something else for you lot to do. Right, so I'm going to head back down to our little fishing village scene as we've now got into the spring. So I may as well try and start the ball rolling. So I'll find out who's in the fishing hut, and I'll get them to go and live in one of the cottages. So then that frees up a place back at the base for somebody there. And I've got about 4 or 5 builders, I think. So I could start allocating them to some work over here maybe. Depending on what they can do, that is. So I need somebody to do cooking. I need somebody to look after the warehouse. I need somebody to chop things, chop the trees down and so on. Their problem is they don't have any bait, do they? Right, so Sigrid. It's a fisherman's house. So I'll get Sigrid to go and live here. Why not? See if I can find them. Actually, there. You can go live here. So this is. Let's change that to. That's fishing house 1. So that'll be easier for me to work out what's what. That's the fishing cooking. That will be the fishing woodcutter. Assuming I can fit that in. So it's a fish woodcutter. This will be the fish barracks. That'll be the fish cooking then. Fish cooking. Oh, excuse me. That'll be the fish gatherer. Technically they'll not be gathering fish, but... Actually, is that the... Hang on a minute, is that... Oh, that's... Okay, that's a... Yes, this is going to be the fish gatherer. Makes no sense or whatever. That's going to be the... I could have called it a fishy, actually. I just called it a fishy warehouse or something. Maybe that's what I did, call it a fishy. So, fish warehouse. This is just fish cottage. But it means that I could be like all the way over at the main base. And I know what these buildings are based on the name. So fish house 1. Or fish... Well, maybe I can call it fish cottage now. That'll be fish cottage 2. Right, have I got anybody who can do this job? I mean... Right, trouble is he works during the day. That's the dilemma. He's not as good. I mean, they're a night person. Sign her here. So that's Randy, isn't it? Ooh, now that's a thought. Good signals. Yeah, two-handed, so she'll be a bruiser. Right, okay. I might have to go back and reassign some of the tasks I've got for some of the build-outs that I've got for people. Because I've made a completely new barracks, didn't I? Right, so that covers there. So let's get a... I've got a patrol post over here. Oh, need to pin that. Right, we'll assign Randy to here. See when I can get up there, that is. She's in here somewhere. There she is. Hey, tell you what, where is my hoe? I need a hoe. Hopefully that'll make it a bit easier to then get up and down here. It would help if I could see what I was doing, but, you know, you can't have everything. It would be tempting to go to sleep, but the trouble is, the game doesn't like speed up or anything, so it's like, well, what's the point? I mean, you do get a buff, I must admit, and I suppose that's something you get a buff. Stop doing that. that's a bit better. Right, so tasks. I need to assign tasks then. So fish barracks. There you go. Once our patrol posted, I'll have the fishing village, a little fishing hut itself covered as well. Right. Can I assign anybody to the cooking? I mean, tasks. Is there anybody who's a crafting person? They are, but they work at night. So the trouble is, they'll make food. Well, we probably want one of both anyway, so let's do that. Right, tasks. So, mostly, if you can find any mussels crate there, it's mostly going to be fish soup. I mean, let's get real, it's mostly fish soup. So mussels, fish soup. Right, mussels, fish soup. Now that's a thought. Once I get somebody gathering, then they could do that. It's a garlic soup. Create jam. I could get mushrooms. So push the mushrooms higher up. Yeah, they could be doing these things once I've got a gatherer. So who have I got assigned then? That's Halfdan. So Halfdan needs to come and live down here. There you go. So yeah, so they're working at night, which I'll get more more crafting people if I can. So we've got raw food silo, water silo, cooked food silo. Right, I need to assign somebody to here then. Otherwise no one's going to be doing anything, they won't gather anything. Oh no, there's a thought. We could assign her to the... Where's the gatherer? Because I think she's got a green thumb. Oh, now that's... Heavy hitter. Heavy hitter, heavy eater. Yeah, I think I'm going to assign Aiden to this. So that gives me somebody on day and night, because Randy is a night person. Skirmisher, warrior. I think I'm going to play it safe and I'm just going to make them warriors. So Aiden needs to come and live down here. Somewhere in here. So where's the fish barracks? Oh, there it is. Right, so have I got anybody who can at least gather food? Because I don't think I've got anybody... I mean, he's got... night person... Yeah, I'm going to have to... I think I'll sign them for now. I mean, the Blossom Tender, that's... Yeah, I don't think any of them will do, really. think realistically I'm going to have to start recruiting more people. So in which case I can at least get somebody assigned to here rather than just being a builder. I mean, they work at night. Bit of a waste, but let's assign Sven here. So Sven needs to go and live in here as well. Somewhere in there, there you go. So I don't think anybody's particularly good at being a gatherer that I need, because I'd rather those sort of jobs be done during the day anyway. Right, okay, so let's have a look-see for any... Oh, there's some flax. I might be able to get some sticks then. Yeah, oh, there's some berries. Okay. Well, there's some flax. If I can get enough flax, I can make the rope. I just need enough sticks as well. There's some over there. So that should be able to get the patrol point set up, and then that'll keep folks happy at the fishing hut itself. So I'm going to have to start looking for more of those little blue stones so that I can get more people down here. Oh, I haven't made any. That's why. Right, let's go make some of that. Change that to where? Right, now that's a patrol point, so at least to check the place every now and again. What is it? You need a one-handed weapon and shields. Oh, can get one. I'm just saying. Of course, well, there's a thought. I need to add in idle as well, don't I? So, fishing hut. So they can train there. Oh, hold on, hold on. Back that up. Right, save that. Nope. Save that. Right. So one person at night, one person in the day. Right, so you're saying you haven't got the tools, you haven't got things like a shield. I would have thought it would have... Hello. I would have thought that I've just gone back up here. I mean, I'm assuming I'm making... Well, I've got some food. I would assume that I've come up here, but I would also assume that people are actually making things. Quite possible they're not. It's still... Well, right, I've got fewer people now, haven't I? Yeah, there's now one downside, is I've got far less builders than I had before, so things are going to take forever. Okay, let's have a bit of a look-see in here. I mean... Yeah, I see we've got things like shields. Simple spike weapons. Do they make anything? I mean, there's only one person, so they may not get around to it. So at the moment, we're relying very heavily on this wooden stuff. And there's only one person actually working here. Okay. I need one person. Yeah, I need one person. Actually, what does Leonard do? So Leonard he works during the day, so I need to do with somebody at night, otherwise they get in each other's way. That's the downside. Water, water. I need water. Oh, there's some food there. Cool. Right, I'm going to pop these berries in here. The only drawback is people are going to be eating those vegetables raw, which is a bit of a pity. Right, so let's think. So there's no one assigned there. I need a lot more people. Now there's no one assigned here either. Right, so I'll tell you what, let's add another extension on. Pin that. Right. First things first, I have to get some little blue stones, that Jotun blood or whatever it is, because I need a lot more people. And I don't think I've got any at all. No. Right, have we got anybody that I can put in the cottages? So 5. So if there's anybody in a shelter, I can put them in. And that'll be better. There's 5 in here. You're in shelter 10. So that's maxed out. So basically by moving folks down to that fishing area, I've at least freed up some of the room over here as well. Right, so how many of those places are now getting used? Not many, I don't think. Right, so there's only one person. Right, well that's okay. So what I need to find, I think I'll have a bit of a wander around, because after that invasion, there was at least, there was quite a few miscreants that were around, so I might be able to find some out of their bones, bodies, or whatever's left of them. Right, let's go and have a look, see if I can find any bodies, because I certainly didn't go and do a complete sweep. I didn't see them all. There's got to be some lying around, and maybe they'll have some of the little blue stones in them. I just might be able to recover some. If not, I'll have to go searching for the rocks that have got to be. So you're not giving me one. Or are you? Have you got one? Don't need bones. We've got plenty of bones. Oddly enough, bones is something I don't particularly need a lot of. Right, what about you? Because it's quite often I've been able to get ones out of the trougers or the whites. No, not even them. Is that one up there? Oh, there's one there. Nope, not even one from there. Now I would have thought there's some... Oh, there's some down there. Oh, seriously, are you not giving me any either? Good grief, that's unusual. You usually get at least one every, you know, I don't know exact maths, but I'm used to getting more than just like nothing. Aha, finally. Jeez Louise. I think that might be it. Oh, that's a pity. Right, what's that running around? There's something running around. Oh, it's a rabbit. Right, I'm going to have to go in search of rocks then. Fudgesicles. That's a pain, that is. Oh, is that one over there? Actually, if memory serves, I think I left a marker somewhere where I saw some. At least there's one here. But yeah, I'm going to need somebody who's good at gathering wood. Somebody who's good at gathering berries and mushrooms and what have you. I don't want them actually, but you know. Where was it? Where did I see that? I think it's gone. It's a pity. Because there's usually like clumps of them. Oh, there's one over there, I think. I never like it when you can hear things running around. I really don't like that because it starts to think like, is there something coming to attack you? It really gets me on edge. It's like I'm looking around for them. It's usually a rabbit, to be fair. But it seriously starts like, what the heck is it? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I think there's a god of mischief out there created them things deliberately to annoy you. Right, see if I can find another one. Because I don't think those sort of things respawn. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, like the plants you'd expect to respawn, but not rocks. So I'm kind of like relying on getting them out of skeletons, draugrs and what have you, or... Yeah, otherwise you've got just a fixed amount that you can get out of the rocks. Is there none around here at all? Seriously? Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, it's funny how reliant on that, because I mean, I think in like the early game, biggest problem seems to be like fibre. Then it seems to be this after that. Oh, there's one over there. Right, how many did I get out of that? 2, so it's not too bad. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah, they seem to be clumped usually. I wonder if there was like rabbits at this, like watching me, wondering what I'm doing, or whether they're just more like, what can I do to like annoy that person? Seriously? Oh, these are sort of things I do need though. Probably get one more out of that, but right, there's one there and there's one there. Right, if I head back, I should be able to at least summon somebody. Hopefully they'll either be good at gathering or somebody who's good at wood cutting. And that gets the main stuff done. I think after that I might be okay. We'll have to see, but once that's up and running, it should certainly help a lot. Because we'll end up with like a lot of fish getting made. Or at least a lot of fish getting caught, and then we'll get a regular supply of that coming back. So that should make life a lot easier. And because I've got somebody working there, I could actually then change it and just say, look, can you bring back any fish soup that you find there as well? Because that can work out quite well. So you don't just get the raw fish, you get the... Geez Louise, there's a lot of you here. You don't just get the raw fish, you get the, you know, the completed meal as well. So that can be extremely useful. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah. This is the one downside of having one door, or at least one entryway. It takes forever to get back. Coming through. At least I'm trying to anyway. Right, maybe I can jump up here. Right, so let's go and put some of these in our Eye of Odin and see what we might get. Right. Oh, and neither. It's got a night-time person who doesn't like soggy stuff. Or we could get a veteran who's does well when it's windy. I don't like the soggy stuff because that causes problems. As much as I could do with like nighttime people, I just have to see how they go. Right, and then we'll queue that one up. So it can't literally start, I've got to wait until that finishes. Let's just grab some water out of there. Oh, so we're starting to get some food. That's a thought, how many people have we got? What's the wood? One stone cutter. So where's the gatherer? Don't tell me we haven't got a gatherer. Oh, there they are. So I've only got one gatherer. Ah, right, so I could upgrade that because that increases the structural resistance. And so that's something I forgot about, is like upgrades. There's still upgrades that we can be doing. So there's this one here we should upgrade. And this one here as well. And then we'll be able to get access to much better gear and tools, weapons and all sorts. So I still haven't got round to this at all. And I can't do anything here. Which is a bit of a pain. Storage. It's like things... Let's have a look. So... like broken metal parts, for example. Oh, I can build those. It's a bit fussy where it's going. It won't let me put it right up to the edge there. I think I'll wait until this is built anyway. But starting to get somewhere. I want to pin that one as well. So at least we're now starting to get somewhere. I mean, we're into spring, it's still a bit cold, but should be able to get that fishing village up and running properly once I get more people, because I've got a lot more room for people now. There's definitely enough room for people down there. We're adding in more room for people up here as well. So yeah, there's a lot still to do. I haven't even touched the bosses yet. So there's a heck of a lot to do. I mean a heck of a lot. Of course, it's all another episode.